The war. The negative is a tyrant, a dictator that dictates that we as humans in our society mustn't ever allow ourselves true happiness. That we must at all times on some level cling to our custom-fit versions of our past, a past engineered by the negative. The negative is brilliant. It has pervaded our way of life so thoroughly, endeared itself to our egos so romantically, that we bestowed upon it a term of endearment, the human condition. With this we look at a life of benevolent pragmatism, a cup half full love affair with our existence, our own as well as our brothers and sisters, with contempt and disdain. Well, I call bullshit. One can expound that we have free will, or one can expound that we cannot live an unadulterated life of embracing the positive and discarding the negative, freeing ourselves from the much less frequently verbalized term of masochism, the other dissociated side of the human condition. But one cannot state both maxims and maintain congruence. See, the negative is smooth. It thrives on, no, it basically is pain itself. So it has created a perpetual emotion machine that not only perpetuates, but accelerates. We are its subjugates, so completely that we seek out pain. In business it's called the tipping point, when the product starts to sell itself with no effort or outlay by the entity. And that is where we are currently. So enamored by the seductive human condition that we will break our backs to break our backs. I was once one of the negative's masochistic minions, searching for something. Something. Well, it turns out what I was searching for was pain, and I found it again and again, in social dynamics as well as my eternal internal negative self-concept. It took a select few unconditionally accepting angels to steal me from my shackles. I had been the taskmaster of all prison guards for whom I was the sole prisoner. But once I accepted their acceptance, which, trust me, was not immediate, I was free, liberated from my own self-inflicted servitude to the negative. I have referred to this acceptance as a Kevlar vest, which when donned was utterly impenetrable, with the only exceptions being my own non-masochistic choosing. And in closing, I feel it warrants mention that it is my belief that sadism is, dare I say always heavily veiled masochism. So this omnipotent, omnipresent, and omniscient despot of our suffering has so thoroughly infiltrated the social matrix that he gets it from both ends. He reaps suffering from both the one receiving the pain as well as the one inflicting it. Because the negative has programmed the sadist to be thus so as a means of keeping the positive out of sight, out of mind. As long as he is the first to hurt, he will hurt before he gets hurt, thus ever solidifying his dark, custom-fit version of his past, and therefore never having his pain questioned, because really, who wants to be questioned? In the movie The Dark Knight, Alfred says to Batman, "Some men just want to watch the world burn. And the thing is, the world they are burning is their own."